Welcome to Global Economic Press, the podcast that delivers trusted global finance and economic news, analysis, and reports, empowering leaders and investors with reliable, timely insights. I'm your host, Alex Brady. In today's episode, we delve into the evolving landscape of recruitment strategies with insights from Thomas Ioele, Chief Executive Officer of TalentBridge. As the labor market undergoes significant changes, traditional staffing models are being challenged. Join us as we explore how firms can adapt to these shifts and what it means for employers and job seekers alike. TalentBridge, a national staffing and workforce solutions firm headquartered in Charlotte, North Carolina, today announced the publication of new analysis from Chief Executive Officer Thomas Ioele on why staffing firms should rethink their recruitment strategies for a labor market that has changed for good. The analysis draws on TalentBridge's work with employers nationwide, and it lands at a moment of sustained hiring pressure. In one 2026 global survey of roughly 39,000 employers across 41 countries, 72% reported difficulty filling roles. Ioele's starting point is candid. Many of the recruitment strategies most firms still run were built for a market that no longer exists. Post the role to the job boards, parse the resumes that arrive, push volume outreach until the seat fills. That playbook assumed deep pools of active applicants and clients who kept score by speed to submit. Today, it can produce longer fill times, weaker first-year retention, and clients who begin looking for a better fit. The analysis calls this an inflection point for the industry, not a passing adjustment. Modern recruitment strategies, Ioele suggests, depend on three things working together: real technology adoption, consultative delivery, and specialized market knowledge. Any one of them alone tends to fall short. The analysis names four areas where firms can evolve. 1. Candidate relationship management that treats talent pools as long-term assets rather than one-time applicants. 2. Skills-based hiring that screens for capability instead of resume keywords. 3. Employer brand advisory that helps clients compete for candidates, not just evaluate them. 4. Data-informed matching that uses placement and retention history to predict fit. Firms still competing on volume are working from a shrinking pool with much the same tools as everyone else, and that gets harder to sustain over time, said Thomas Ioele, Chief Executive Officer of TalentBridge. When a client starts measuring us on first-year retention instead of speed to submit, the entire model changes. That is where the industry is heading, and the firms that adapt early will keep the relationships that matter. The distinction, Ioele suggests, is between operating as a strategic talent partner and operating as a transactional vendor, and the recruitment strategies behind each look quite different. Clients do not want another stack of resumes, Ioele said. They want a partner who knows their market, tells them the truth about compensation, and starts building the bench before the requisition opens. Most buyers can tell the difference early in a conversation. TalentBridge reports that the shift is already becoming visible in how enterprise buyers run their requests for proposals. Consultative delivery is increasingly weighted alongside pricing, and buyers are asking for retention data rather than placement counts. The limitations of legacy models tend to show up in fill time, first-year retention, and vendor churn, patterns the firm addresses through its staff augmentation and direct hire practices. TalentBridge also offered an early look at where its own technology investment is heading. This August, the firm will launch WorkView, the artificial intelligence-powered platform that unifies global talent sourcing, intelligent hiring, workforce management, and financial operations in one secure ecosystem. Alongside Caroline 2.0, its virtual recruiters seamlessly integrated into the global talent management platform and set to revolutionize the industry. The company frames the paired launch as a practical expression of the data-informed, technology-led model Ioele describes, with additional details to follow ahead of the August launch. Ioele closes with a straightforward recommendation. Firms that intend to lead the next decade are rebuilding their recruitment strategies now rather than waiting for the market to require it. For employers evaluating a staffing partner, he offers a simple test. Ask whether the firm runs on a volume model or a specialization model, and whether it can show the difference with outcomes. The full report, Why Every Growing Business Needs a Specialized Recruitment Firm, is available on TalentBridge's website, with supporting results in the company's case studies and engagement options at TalentBridge for companies.